What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all an update today. And what we're going to do is go into the block. And what I want to do today was start with Bitcoin. Then I'm going to get into some altcoins that the website will allow me to get into. So if you get some from these videos, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's always appreciated, and let's dig into this. So first off, guys, it's nice to see that Bitcoin has calmed down or cooled down a little bit here in terms of the holders making money at the current price. When we were looking at it the last time, we were up around 96. So it's nice that we've had a correction. We've calmed down at least this number a little bit here, guys. It's still high, but it's nice to see that we're not well up into the 90s. So right now we have 86% of all Bitcoin holders in the money. We have 4% at the money and 9% out of the money. Next one, total exchange inflows. So this is people sending Bitcoin to exchanges potentially to sell. We're at $6.67 billion. And then total exchange outflows, we're at $5.71 billion. So right now the bears have a little bit of an advantage here by about $1 billion or so in terms of Bitcoin being sent to the exchanges as opposed to out from the exchanges. So just really watch that discrepancy. That's something that I really like to pay attention to. The next one here, guys, is just going to be the overall summary here. We have mostly bearish. We have 2 bearish signals. We have 3 neutral signals and 0 bullish. And what this is looking at here, guys, is net network growth, in the money, concentration, and large transactions. So a large transaction is essentially, guys, it's going to be $1,000 or $100,000 or more for transactions. Concentration, this is going to be accumulation, bullish or reduction, bearish of large holders in their positions. In the money, this is a change in the money address momentum signal, and that's neutral as of now. And then the net network growth, we have momentum signal that gives a pulse of the true growth of the token's underlying network. So just really watching these things here, guys. I also like to get into the bulls and the bears. A bull is an address that bought more than 1% of the volume traded in the last 24 hours. A bear is going to be the opposite. Right now, over the last 7 days, we have a stalemate here, 81 bulls, 81 bears. I also like to get into the in and out of the money here, guys, and I look at this for more support and resistance. So I want to go in and around the money here. So right now, major overhead resistance that would be coming up to here, guys, I'm going to give you the average price. We are looking at $64,754. At that area, the total volume that we have is 833,000 Bitcoin. Support area that we'd be looking to hold, average price here is going to be 62,478. And total volume at that area, we have 366,000 Bitcoin. So that's what you want to look at, guys, when you're looking here, just to see what type of resistance or support that you could end up having at those areas and where people were buying and selling, because they may want to be defended. Next one we're going to get into is the exchanges. We'll get into the order books here. Trades per side. Right now in the last 24 hours, what I like to pay attention to, the largest number here, guys, we have a positive 2.51 thousand Bitcoin. Then our exchange on chain here, guys, this is not going to give it to us as of now, so I apologize for that, but right now that is going to be Bitcoin. Next one we're going to get into is Ethereum. So for Ethereum down low here, holders making money at the current price, we have 81% in the money, we have 4% at the money, and then 15% out of the money. The correlation right now with Bitcoin is 0.98% right here, guys. And if you're looking at this, what it says here is this is over the last 30-day price correlation with Bitcoin, and the closer we are to the number 1 there, the more we are correlated. Next, what I like to look at is the total exchange inflows, like we were looking at for Bitcoin here, guys. We have 9.73 billion inflows to exchanges. We have 9.91 billion exchange outflows. So that's going to be people putting them on cold wallets or hard wallets. So that right there, guys, doing a little bit better than Bitcoin right now. We have more outflows than we do inflows. Over here for the summary, we have a 0 for the bearish. We have 5 neutral signals, and we have 2 bullish. Large transactions, they have us at a negative 5.16, but they named it neutral. Concentration, we're just going to be slightly to the bullish side here, guys, and that's going to be that accumulation we were looking at before. In the money is neutral, and then net worth growth is also going to be neutral as well. If we go to the bulls versus the bears, here, guys, this has flipped recently because the bulls were up about 5 to 7 the last time I looked at this, and today when I was looking here over the last 7 days, we have 86 bulls and we have 90 bears. Remember, a bull is an address that bought more than 1% of the volume trade over the last 24 hours, and a bear is going to be the opposite. So there was a pretty good switch here between the bulls and the bears, and now the bears have, I'll just call it that 4-point advantage, guys. That's how I like to look at it. Next one, we're going to go in and out of the money. Current levels of resistance and support we would be looking at, guys, we would look up to around 3,184 for overhead resistance, and then it would be right up to around 3,272, and that's where we just recently got rejected. So really watching those to the upside. To the support side now, guys, we'd look at 3,135. At that area we don't have a ton of volume. We could even look back to the next area here at about 3,083. At that area total volume, we'd have 1.76 million Ethereum for support. Now just looking at that in terms of resistance, guys, over here when we were looking at the 3,272, we have the total volume of 3.7 million Ethereum. So always watching this. Staking for Ethereum, this is an interesting one, guys. So we're going to go total ETH staked right now, and what this has is us right around almost 44 million ETH staked. So that's pretty impressive, guys, out of the total supply of 120 million. So keeping an eye on that as well. Exchanges. Let's go trades per side. And over the last 12 hours, we have a negative 8,000 Ethereum. So the bear's in control there. So that's going to be ETH, guys. Next one we're going to get into is Cardano. So for Cardano, right now, guys, holders making money at the current price, we are down at 36%. At the money, we're at 3%, and out of the money at 61%. Correlation with Bitcoin right now is 0.92. Holders composition, and this is going to be held by time. Over the last 30 days, hodlers, so 1 year plus, we are up 1%. Cruisers, the people who are between 1 month and 12 months, we're up 5%. And then our traders here, we are down, we'll call it 27% right now, guys. So you can just kind of look at that graph as well. So we need those traders to really step back in. Hodlers, we're doing okay. Cruisers, we're doing okay. Just really want to see those traders step back in. Exchanges. If we get into the order books here, guys. So right now, over the last 12 hours, we have a negative 2.56 million ADA, so that is going to be to the bearish side. Get back here to our bulls versus the bears. Right now, we have over the last 7 days, 93 bulls, 93 bears. In and out of the money for Cardano. Major overhead resistance areas, we would look first to, we're going to call it 49 cents on average. And at that area, we're going to have 1.38 billion Cardano. Or ADA, and then we would look up to around 50 cents, and at that area we'd have 2.5 billion. Support areas, guys, is pretty thin here around the 47 cent region. We would then look to 46 cents, and right at that area we're going to have 504 million. And then back here, guys, we would be at about 44 cents, and here we'd have 898 million Cardano. So that's going to be for Cardano there, guys. Next one we're going to get into is Chainlink. This will pop up for me here. I apologize, guys. Been running a little bit slower today. All right, so overall, holders making money at the current price for Chainlink. We are 50% in the money, 8% at the money, 43% out of the money. The correlation with Bitcoin right now, guys, is at 0.89. Our concentration by large holders is going to be at 70% right now. Our exchange inflows, guys, we're at 57.95 million. Exchange outflows, we're at 63 million. So a little bit better for the bulls there on the exchange outflows. Summary, overall, we have 2 bearish, 2 neutral, 1 bullish. If we get into the bulls versus the bears here, guys, bears are winning. We have 134 bears to 124 bulls. Let's see, address stats. Guys, I wanted to look at the total here for us For Link, we're at around 690,000 address. So this is something that we want to see creep up as well. Our exchanges, trades per side, over the last 12 hours, we have a negative 51,000 Link. All right, so that's going to be Link right now. Next one we're going to get into is Litecoin. If you're here for Litecoin, let me know down low. Guys, I may have to bounce back out here quick. Let me see if this will work a little better for us. Appreciate you being here with me today. Let's go to Litecoin. So Litecoin holders making money at the current price right now, we have 49% in the money, 14% out of the money, and 37%. Or I'm sorry, 49% in the money, 14% at the money, and 37% out of the money. Price correlation with Bitcoin right now about 86%. Concentration by large holders, we're at 49%. Overall summary, we have 2 bearish signals, 2 neutral, and 3 bullish. Our in the money is bullish, and our concentration right now is going to be bullish. And if you take a look here, guys, this will also show you the exchange signals. Then you'll have your bid-ask volume and balance. And right now we're at a positive 4.16 to the bullish side. Bulls versus bears. We're at, over the last 7 days, we're at 69 bulls. We're at 69 bears. So we got a stalemate there. Then let's get into our exchanges. And here, guys, our trades per side. Over the last 12 hours, we have a negative 12,000 Litecoin. So that's going to be Litecoin, guys. Next one we'll get into, trying to get as many as I can here. We're going to do AVAX. So the token summary, 49% in, holders in the money, 11% at, 40% out of the money. Price correlation with Bitcoin, 92%. Concentration by large holders, we're at 69%. Overall summary down here, guys, we have 2 bearish, 0 neutral, and a 2 bullish. In the money is going to be bullish, and our concentration is going to be slightly bullish. Large transactions at 100,000 or more, we're at a negative 5.06. Bulls versus the bears, we're at 104 bulls, and we're at 115 bears. So the bears have the advantage there. And then our trades per side, over the last 12 hours, we're at 220,000 AVAX to the bull side there. And guys, let's go to DOGECOIN. And we'll at least get some summaries here for us. Guys, just starting to rip through as many as I can as quickly as I can. Now here they're saying we're experiencing some issues, guys. So I'll give you what they have, but just take into effect here that some of these numbers could be a little bit skewed just due to this up here. So holders making money at the current price, we have 82% in, we have 3% at, and we have 15% out of the money. Price correlation with Bitcoin is going to be at 93%. Total exchange inflows, we are looking at 278 million. Total exchange outflows, 281 million. So a little bit more for the bulls there. Our overall signals for our summary here, mostly bearish. We have 3 bearish, 1 neutral, 0 bullish. Nothing too much to report there, guys. Let's take a look at our bulls versus the bears. We have 118 bulls to 120 bears. And for our exchanges, our trades per side, over the last 12 hours, 5.48 million Doge, and that's going to be to the bullish side. Then let's try SHIB here. I know people have been asking about some altcoins, or some meme coins, excuse me. So guys, holders making money at the current price, we're at 64% in the money, 4% at the money, and 32% out of the money. Concentration by large holders is going to put us at 73%. Price correlation with Bitcoin, 87%. For our overall signals and summary, 3 bearish, 0 neutral, and 1 bullish. The only bullish one there that we have is in the money. Bulls versus bears over the last 7 days, we have 117 bulls and 124 bears, so we have the advantage to the bears there. And then for our exchanges, our trades per side, over the last 12 hours, we have a positive 38.6 billion SHIB, and that's going to be to the upside there. So guys, that's what I'm going to be able to get into today. I hope you enjoyed some of this just going behind the scenes. God bless each and every one of you. Take care, my friends.